Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Post Survivor Series pay-per-view. I just want to review to all of you who are the new champions and still champions, starting from the bottom to the top. As you can see, the King of the Ring in the bottom here is Mike the Motor. He won in the Armageddon Hell in a Cell match, and congratulations. I changed the belt a little bit, so it could look better. And then we have the LBI United States Champion. That's Fabuloso Didimo. The LBI Intercontinental Champion is still the Masked Man who defeated the Monster. And we have new Tag Team Champions for the LBI show, the show, and ZB Fortune. And the Legend retained his title fighting against his tag team partner, the Champ. And also the whole effing team are the NXT Tag Team Champions as well, so they will be defending the titles at the NXT show. Then we have the Shield and Raw. They became the new tag team WWE Tag Team Champions. So we have the Shield, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins as the new champions. NXT Championship, Disaster. He retained his title, defended it very well, and congratulations to Drew the Disaster. And Zeus also defended her title for the Women's Championship. Stephanie McMahon also defended her title. As you can see, she is still the Divas Champion. And the Legend and Jefe defeated the Internet Champion, Zack Ryder. And now is the new Internet Champion. For those who want to challenge the Internet Champion, you can do it at any show, any day of the week. You just let me know and I will set up a match between the Legend and Jefe and you. And we have a new Hardcore Champion, the Phantom. The Hardcore Show lost this match, even though he won 2 other titles, but lost this one. But he's going up in business. He's becoming one of the best champions here in the LBI show. I'm talking about the whole effing show. Also the Hardcore Champion, the Phantom, the Ultimate Phantom. He also is a great opponent for those who want to fight against him. Like the Hooligan, who's new, you could challenge him. So start from the bottom, and I gave you a chance to fight for the Cruiserweight, but you didn't win. But you can start from here for the Hardcore title, alright? ZB Fortune became the $1 Million Champion. We have a new European Champion, which is the Mastodon. Then we have a new Cruiserweight Champion, Sin Cara. Defeated Mike the Motor in this, I believe it was a 4-way match. And then we have, in this triple threat, Warlock. He retained his light heavyweight championship also. Congratulations to Christopher the Warlock. And Gardinator, he defended his Intercontinental Championship, his WWE Intercontinental Championship. He defended it very well against Fabuloso Didimo, I believe it was, and it was a great match. And we have a new United States, WWE United States Champion, David Otunga. And now we have the new World Heavyweight Champion, the WWE SmackDown's Champion, The Rock. He cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase and defeated John Cena very easily. And we also have a new WWE Champion, Kane, who defeated Chris Jericho, ending it with his own, with Chris Jericho's finisher move. For those who haven't seen what happened. So let's now look at the different titles and the rankings, so you can see where you're at if you're in the game. I took some of the superstars who I created who are not in the Facebook Legend versus Icon group, and I put them as a free agent until they become members of the group. So they won't be fighting, they won't be on the list of the rankings, alright? So those, if you don't see them no more on the list, so if you know them, let them know. Anyways, we have Kane as a champion, the WWE champion for Raw. Number 1 contender is Chris Jericho. Number 2, The Masked Man. Number 3, CM Punk. Number 4, Daniel Bryan. Then we have Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Diesel, Jack Swagger, The Miz, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, The Great Khali, Tensai, Triple H, Dean Ambrose, Brodus Clay, The Phenom, David Otunga, Zack Ryder, Santino Marella, Virgil, Rey Mysterio, and Kofi Kingston. For the United States champion, we have the new champion David Otunga. The number 1 contender is Drew McIntyre. Number 2 is The Miz. Number 3, Santino Marella. And number 4, Antonio Cesaro. For the WWE Tag Team Championship, we have The Shield as the champions. Number 1 contenders, Tons of Funk. Number 2 contenders are Shawn Michaels and Diesel. Number 3 contenders are The Rock and Sock Connection. And the number 4 contenders, Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. And for the Divas Championship, Stephanie McMahon is the champion. We have Lita as the number 1 contender, Paige number 2, Natalia number 3, and Noxana number 4. So now let's go to SmackDown. The World Heavyweight Champion is The Rock. The number 1 contender will be John Cena. Number 2 contender, Mick Foley. Number 3, Dolph Ziggler. Number 4, Randy Orton. Number 5, Alberto Del Rio, and so on. Sheamus, Ryback, Big Show, Wade Barrett, Damian Sandow, Antonio Cesaro, Batista, Cody Rhodes, Edge, Justin Gabriel, Heath Slater, Christian, Drew McIntyre, Undertaker, Mark Henry, Titus O'Neil, Sin Cara, Darren Young, Jinder Mahal, and R-Truth. For the United States, continues the same as Raw. The champion is David Otunga. Number 1 contender is Drew McIntyre. Number 2, The Miz. Number 3, Santino Marella. Number 4, Antonio Cesaro. For the tag team, it also stays the same for Raw. As in Raw, the champions are The Shield. Number 1 contenders are Tons of Funk. Number 2, Shawn Michaels and Diesel. Number 3, The Rock and Sock Connection. Number 4, Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. And for the Divas Championship, it stays the same as Raw. Stephanie McMahon is still the champion. Number 1 contender is Lita. Number 2, Paige. Number 3, Natalia. Number 4, Oksana. Alright? So now let's go to the rankings of the LBI show. We have the WWE legend El Jefe as the champion of the Superstars Championship. Number 1 contender is Christopher the Warlock. Surprise, surprise, everybody. Number 2, the champ. Number 3, Fabuloso Didimo. Number 4, the Mastodon. Number 5, the Icon, Gardinator, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Disaster, The Monster, JBL, Eliminator, The Show, Navajo, ZB Fortune, Sergeant Slaughter, Phantom, The Baker, Triple M, Ric Flair, King Kyle, the Gorilla, he's a new one, he'll be making his debut next week, The Hooligan, The Butcher, Ricky Steamboat, Dynamite, Hulk Hogan, The Motor, Razor Ramon, and Bret Hart. For the LBI United States Championship, Fabuloso Didimo retains his title, and we have a new number 1 contender, the Mastodon. Number 2 is Bret Hart. Number 3, the Legend El Jefe. Number 4, Gardinator. For the LBI Tag Team Championship, the whole effing team are the new champions. The Legends are the number 1 contenders. The DX Icons number 2. The Agents number 3. And the League on number 4. And for the Women's Championship, Zeus6, she retains her title as the Women's Champion. And Jessica is now the number 1 contender. Summer Rae number 2. Caitlyn number 3, and Sunshine number 4. So these are the rankings of the championships that that you could be in any ranking. That you have to be in a ranking to challenge for these titles. In other words, all right. So now that you've seen all the titles, remember to make your comments. Remember to make your challenges for the next week. You can make it as soon as you see this video, and make your comments and tell me who do you want to challenge for what title. If it's a title where you have to be the ranking, you could challenge anybody who's below the champion, and to see if you could go up in the level, right? Now I want to explain the rivalries. These are the current rivalries. On Raw we have Chris Jericho versus the Masked Man. The team of Cesaro and Jack Swagger against Edge and Christian, and Paige against Natalya. On SmackDown we have David Otunga with Dolph Ziggler, Princess against Aksana, and the Primetime Players have a rivalry against the new champions, The Shield. And on the LVI show we have the League with a rivalry against the DX Icons, Goldberg against Brock Lesnar, and Mike the Motor against Chris the Champ. And here's our calendar of where we are now. We're in the beginning of December, where our next pay-per-view in 2 weeks will be a TLC pay-per-view for the LVI show, and then the other 2 weeks will be the TLC pay-per-view for the Raw and SmackDown brand. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Legend vs. Icon show, and I hope you make your comments below and challenge any of the champions who are in the non-ranking for their titles. So just give me a comment, give me a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, and on Facebook, Legend vs. Icon group. If you're in the group, please make your comments, please make your challenges, please watch all the videos, so that way you know the weakness of your opponents. So that way, if you want to challenge them, you think you could beat him, or your superstar can beat him, your character, you just let me know that you want to fight for X or Y championship, cruiserweight, light heavyweight, $1 million championship, European, you have all those championships. In the NXT also, when we do the NXT show, we'll be always defending those titles. The Hardcore Championship was always on the line, so you could challenge the Hardcore Champion. The NXT Champion also, tag team and all that, you could challenge them in the NXT show. And so far, the way I do this is that, those who are on Raw fight for the titles that are on Raw. Those who are on SmackDown fight for the titles on SmackDown, but they can also challenge the other titles, like the Cruiserweight, Heavyweight, not Heavyweight, the Cruiserweight, Light Heavyweight, Hardcore, $1 million, those titles can go to any brand. Also, on the Superstar show and the NXT show, they're like shared with the superstars from Raw and SmackDown. So if you see any Raw or SmackDown superstar in the match, it's because we're all mixed. But the LVI show are for only the champions who are in the LVI show, unless there's a Raw or SmackDown superstar who have the title that you want. Alright? So thank you for watching Legend vs. Icon. Have a great day, great night, and continue to like these videos and watch them. Alright? Have a good night.